At this point you can see I throw fire straight away because I have one of my favourite powers available instead, which I then threw away for some reason. Either way, I get it back. It is the best one. Why did I do that? I honestly don't remember playing like an idiot there. Anyway, this level's got a falling rock mechanic which managed to catch me several times. Every time it happened, I wasn't expecting it. If you look at them closely, the rocks that tumble do look unstable and are a slightly different colour, but I still manage to get hit by them every time. Well, that's obviously a secret route, and it takes you to the first energy sphere for the level. These energy spheres are used to unlock bonus rooms, challenges, other things of that nature. It's probably used for getting you into the final level as well, I don't know. There didn't seem to be a benefit to collecting them other than unlocking things. Anyway, you may well have noticed that some of these backgrounds are styled after those from Kirby Nightmare in Dreamland. And you'll see that this game even shares a fair few parallels with Kirby Nightmare in Dreamland, specifically the GBA remake of the NES title. Naturally, this game is Return to Dreamland, so I suppose you are in Dreamland right now. I don't know what the twist is, because there's bound to be one after completing the first 4 worlds. Because at the end of World 2 I was told, hey, you should go on my spaceship with me sometime, so I know there's bound to be some big reveal soon, but... Now here I thought, ooh, gap in the floor, there might be a secret down there, but... No, I think I was looking into it too much. Because I came down here and saw it was black as well. And thought, oh, well, I've just looked like an absolute fool. Come up here, there are stalactites, I think the ones that fall from the ceiling. You know, I always get the two confused because they're both the same word. Now this is another item. This is a shield, which can be used to defend you from things both above you and beside you. To defend yourself from things beside you, you have to duck, as indicated here. Excellent. As you can see, each of these sections is designed around the item you bump into. Which sort of reminds me how items have been done before in the Kirby games and how they're sort of linked to one room. I still miss the good old days of Kirby and the Amazing Mirror, where the only items were your skills, and knowing which skill to use in which room in order to progress. That was the key. That was the thing I really liked about Kirby and the Amazing Mirror. Yeah, I keep discussing that, which means you know that if I ever do a top 10 Kirby games, it'll be number 1. That's just inevitable, and I've got enough excuses for why that would be the case. Well, I think, yeah, we're about to bump into our next superpower, and that's fire. Now this one's pretty incredible as well. They all are pretty cool. This one shoots a giant fire dragon across the screen, which decimates everything. Here it takes makes very short work of everything, including those enemies. I think they're called cat or cats. I honestly can't remember them. They're pretty weird. They sort of look like Kirby. They're the most Kirby-like things that I've seen in a Kirby game. Besides, of course, Meta Knight, who is just a blue Kirby. Although I don't know what the anime has to say about that. I never watched more than 20 episodes of that. Great thing is with that Kirby channel, I now have a chance to actually watch them again. Which is a pretty cool move, Nintendo, I must say. Now do the same for Pokemon and we're talking. I kind of used that way too soon that time. I love how many stars you get just from destroying everything. If you want to get lives pretty quickly, these are probably the levels to replay. Now I went down here and used the firepower for no reason whatsoever. There isn't anything down there. So we go into this section. As you can see, every time it is a chase section. The goal is to suck the big junk up and not to swallow it. That's what I did wrong. The idea is actually to suck the big stuff up and then use it to destroy the other big stuff in front of you. To sort of follow the star and chase it as it destroys everything else. Like there. And here as well, if you just shoot in front of you, the damage is devastating. It's time for Sphere Doomer Battle number 2. And naturally, with a choice of any power-up and being given Leaf there, there's no sword or no cutter, you know what I'm going with. And this makes fairly short work of the boss due to how quick it can attack. I do let myself get hit a few times, but it's nothing that can't be dealt with. Anyway, Sphere Doom is dead. Take the 2 energy spheres, we've got all 4 in the level. Running total now at the end of this world should be 13. Which unlocks the first bonus room. I think actually that's at 7 spheres. And it's a challenge room for the sword power-up. It's pretty cool to get a time limit, you get so many enemies to kill, certain paths to go through. It's just a nice little extra and I'm glad they included that sort of thing in this game. I only scored a 2 that time, which is the most common number I've scored. Right, it's boss time. A nice memorable boss. Now this little descent should be bringing back memories to people who have played any Kirby game ever. I wonder what this huge tree could be. Why, it's our old friend Wispy Woods. Or is he just Wispy? Yeah, he's Wispy Woods. As much a Kirby staple as Kirby himself. Basically, you can get through the whole phase 1 of the boss just using the Leaf Shield move. Whereas here, if you use the Leaf Shield move, you're going to get swallowed, as I found out. He chews you. Did you notice that? He was actually chewing Kirby. You can't suck up Gordos. Here, if you're walking, you're just going to get sucked in. You have to dash, really. Now here I tried sucking up his wind gap, his wind bursts, but actually I was standing in just the right gap not to take damage. So I lucked out there, I think. I messed that one up, unfortunately. I could have had him dead already. Oh well. I managed just to shoot one more enemy at him, which kills him. And here's the first giant part of the ship. There's 4 of these to collect in, well, in these first 4 worlds. I don't know about anything after that. And Kirby's doing a pretty cool dance. He break dances. Kirby break dances. And we have returned the oars to the ship. I hope you like what you see. If you like what you see, go out and buy Kirby Return to Dreamland. And I'll see you next time when I go through World 2, which I already have because I already have the footage, but I'm too lazy to do the recording now. Oh, this was when I went to do the sword challenge, wasn't it? Well, I'm not going to show you that, it's boring. Well, it's not boring, it's just not related to the story.